Yo, what's occurring, guys? This is CoasterTakes IMG Worlds of Adventure edition. So that was the first park of my Dubai trip. I'm actually filming this CoasterTakes in Real Madrid World. The time I spent in IMG, it was very, I just flown in, I went to the hotel, had a nap, then went to IMG, and then when I came home I was like, oh, do you know what, I need some time to really sleep. And then yes, and then this is the chance that I've had today. It's very quiet in this park today, but yes, IMG Worlds of Adventure. So it's a fully indoor theme park. They've got some really good IPs. They've got Marvel, Cartoon Network, and they do have some of their own, so they do have Lost Valley, which is like dinosaurs, and it is a really nice park. I think it's a beautiful, inside of the building is absolutely beautiful. Everything is heavily themed. The pathways are really wide. But it is a very interesting place. I thought that the operations were not good. Operationally, I thought it was very bad. So the three coasters that they have in IMG, they have Predator, which is a Gerstlauer Eurofighter, and it's also a clone of Rage in Adventure Island in Essex, Southend. And then they also have Velociraptor, which is a Mack Rides launch coaster, an exact clone of Blue Fire Mega Coaster at Europa Park. And then we also have, what was the other one? Oh, Spider-Man's Doc Ock's Revenge, which is an exact clone of Sierra Sidewinder, and also Storm Chaser at Paultons Park in the UK as well. So I put this park first mainly because I was looking forward to this park the least, and I think that was for good reason, to be honest with you. And also the three coasters, I've already been on their originals, so and none of them are like my favorite coaster or anything like that. So the first ride I went on was Predator, the Gerstlauer Eurofighter. Yeah, the operations were really, really bad. So they already had one seat out of service. So it's on Gerstlauer Eurofighters, you've got 8 seats. One seat was out of service already, so it's down to 7. And then I just didn't understand the way they were operating this coaster. Like, they would be like, oh, how many? Like, loading the air gates, how many? Oh, 2 people, okay, no problem. And then that would be it. Like, I was there like, I'm 1, and they were like, you have to wait. I was like, so they were running it with like 4 people riding, which means they'd have 3 seats that were open. Yeah, it was just really bad. And like, even once you'd be in the train, you were sat down, restraints were down, and then they'd be like, oh, excuse me, you have to take off your glasses. So up the restraints everywhere, up the restraints, and it was like I straight away was like, I've got a glasses strap. So I was like, no, you don't need to do that. But yeah, surely you'd, while I'm getting on the train, they'd be like, take your glasses off or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I think operationally it was just badly run. It was a tiny queue, but you were waiting about 20-25 minutes, and it was on one train, of course. So yeah, it did leave a bad taste in my mouth, to be honest. And then Velociraptor, which was the Blue Fire Mega Coaster clone, was really, really good. Again, operationally pretty similar, but yeah, it was a really great coaster. I think I preferred it to Blue Fire. Blue Fire is super, super smooth, whereas I think because of the heat, this had like its typical Mack rattle. and all the dinosaur themed, and you're in the desert and stuff. It's really cool. I really like Velociraptor. And then Spider-Man was really good as well. I couldn't really complain about it. I'm not too sure if I preferred Storm Chaser at Paulton's Park, because I love its like colour scheme, and I love the theme and the location. Spider-Man was good, but I had a very good spin on it. But I think it's because there was 2 people on one side and me on the other, so we were off balance. We did a couple of dark rides as well. Well, we'll say we, like it's just me here. I did a couple of dark rides as well. Did the Forbidden Territory, which is like the dinosaur ride at Walt Disney World's Animal Kingdom, which was really, really good. I did enjoy it. That was probably one of the best rides there, to be honest. And then I did the Avengers dark ride. That was alright. You're seated in it's very like Battle of the Ministry at Epic Universe, like the way you're sat in the ride vehicle. But it was good for what it was. It's probably better than any of the UK dark rides, really, apart from, you know, Curse at Alton Manor or Alton Towers. That's fully excellent. And then I also did Hulk Epsilon Base 3D, which is like, think of like Star Tours at Disney, but it's like 360. So it was a really interesting, no, I don't think I've ever done one like that, but like that all span. The screens were really good. It was good. I don't know how I feel about this park. Like I don't think I would go back, to be honest with you. It's very expensive for what it is. You know, there's parks in the UK and through Europe are a lot cheaper and give you a lot more than what IMG does. Food was excellent, I'm going to be honest. I did eat in the Marvel area. I ate at Chang's Golden Dragon. So I had some Shanghai chicken, broccoli and rice, and it was stunning. It was that is what I wish I could lap all day, you know, fuck the coasters. That food was stunning, the service was amazing, and again the theming's amazing. I just don't think it does feel soulless, you know, like it really does feel like, and I'm pretty sure this is the story of IMG, but it just feels like loads of money has been chucked at it and not any love, if that makes sense. You know, and there is some, you know, attention to detail, but it doesn't, how can I explain it? It's like theme parks that have like come from nothing and then they've like grown and grown and got bigger and bigger, and the hype's got bigger and the rides have got bigger and the theming's got better, and it's not like that. It's like it was plopped down as it is, good, and was like, enjoy. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm glad that I went. I'm glad that I experienced it. And Velociraptor does go outside as well, so you could see that from the outside. But it's difficult trying to get like photos and videos of the stuff in IMG because you can't really see like what you're queuing up for, if that makes sense. Like everything is hidden. You didn't know what type of ride vehicle it was, what type of you know, what type of ride it actually was. So yeah, it was an interesting park. I don't think I would go back unless they got something that was, you know, really cool. But yeah, I'm glad that I went, and yeah, one ticked off the list really. So the next parks I've got coming up with CoasterTakes. Today I went to Legoland Dubai, and then which is part of the Dubai Parks and Resorts resort as such, and then next door to that is Real Madrid World, which is where I am now. So because it's so quiet, I'm going to continue to lap Hala Madrid and yeah, you'll get your CoasterTakes. I'll probably do them both in the same one because I've spent like half a day at each park. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon. Bye.